Blister, prop, strode up to Trijamine with one hand outstretched. He was on the smallish, compact side, with close-shorn, salt-and-pepper hair and fingers stained with ash. An oversized velvet coat hung from his shoulders, and a pair of silver scissors glasses dangled from a chain around his neck. "Good to meet you at last, Folk. I may call you Folk, mayn't I? I am Ignis Blister, founding member of the Confraternity of Yankee Peddlers and Grand Master of the Worshipful Company of Firesmiths and Candescents, fourth in precedence among the Chapman's Guilds." His cheerful voice took on just a little hint of smugness as he finished his recitation. Trijamine waited out the introduction and worked at ignoring the touch of vainglory in Blister's tone. Ordinarily, if he'd come across a hawker who'd put on such airs while speaking to him, Trijamine would have done something about it. But Ignis Blister was hardly a common merchant on a high horse. Trijamine knew enough about Blister to be wary of him, but even if he hadn't, no mere peddler would have been summoned to help with this task. Morvengaard did not deal with mere peddlers. And Trijamine was no ordinary peddler himself. "Pleasure," he replied. "Folk Trijamine, as you know. Victualler and sutler at large, without precedence or precedent." The two men sized each other up as they shook hands. "You've come from Morvengaard?" Blister asked. The smugness was gone now, and there was a false note in its place, an oh-so-slightly forced casualness. Talking about the head of the Deacon and Morvengaard Company did that to you, no matter how big a bug you thought you were. Trijamine found himself liking Blister better. "Sure did." "And you are the custodian of the famous Kairos mechanism?" Blister eyed him, obviously after a glimpse of the item in question. Trijamine reached into his vest pocket and took the mechanism out. A round, double-sided gadget the size of a pocket watch. He held it up, touched a button on the rim, and saw Blister's eyes grow, fascinated, as 6 concentric circles unfolded, each rotating on a separate, delicate arm. "There it is. Look down your nose at me now, you pompous devil," he added mentally. "Which reminds me." A little green pincushion hung on the watch fob beside the device. Trijamine plucked an engraved stick pin from it and held it out. Blister took the pin and eyed it with interest. "Must I wear it somewhere particular?" "Any place is fine, so long as you keep it on your person." The peddler ran his fingers over the engravings. "It's lovely." He threaded it through the fabric of his lapel. "There. How does it work precisely?" "Precisely?" Trijamine snorted. "There's nothing precise about walking through time. Let's just say, so long as you wear the pin, I can use the mechanism to carry you out of the here and now and into the there and then." "Nothing precise, really?" "I gathered it required incredible exactitude, meticulous computations, and so forth." "Oh yes, it requires a world of reckonings, and meticulous barely hints at how painstaking I've got to be about them in order to be tolerably accurate in my walking. But it's all to pin down something that, at its heart, resists precision." Trijamine folded the concentric rings back up and closed the device. He turned it over and showed Blister the circular slide rule on the back. An ivory spiral, engraved with numbers and symbols. A thin bit of golden mica isinglass overlaid one triangular section.